Hi everyone, welcome to River Oaks Online. Since we are not able to gather together this weekend, we just wanted to share some things from our kids ministry. And so today I am in our 3-year-old's room and I am going to share our Bible story with you and our memory verse and some different ideas for activities that you and your family could do as you have church at home together this weekend. So, as you can see behind me, I have our Follow Jesus display, which is our theme for this month. You can see that we have all the little footprints of your precious kiddos as a reminder that they can follow Jesus. Now, your kids know this because we do it every week, but we always start with a question and then they have a response. So, our question for this month is, who can you follow? And the kids know that they need to say, I can follow Jesus. So let's try it together. Are you ready? I'm going to ask the question and then you're going to respond. Who can you follow? I can follow Jesus. Now, that also is exactly what our memory verse tells us this month as well. You might be able to see it right there above the sunshine. So I'm going to stand up and we're going to practice our verse together, okay? Our verse this month is from Matthew 4:19, and we have a few motions for it. So here's how it goes. We say, come and follow me, Jesus said. Matthew 4:19. Let's try it all together. Are you ready? Come and follow me, Jesus said. Matthew 4:19. All right, now, today, I have another awesome true story from the Bible to share with you. All month, we've been talking about different people who followed Jesus. Remember, we started with John the Baptist when he baptized Jesus in the Jordan River. And then last Sunday, you learned about 4 of Jesus' disciples who were fishermen, Peter, Andrew, James, and John. And Jesus also called them to follow him. Today, we have another story from the book of Matthew about someone else who could follow Jesus. Now, our story begins in a town with lots and lots of people, and in this town, there was a man named Matthew, just like the book of the Bible that we're in. Now, the thing about Matthew is that he was actually a tax collector. That means that his job was to collect money from people. But there was a little bit of a problem because a lot of times the tax collectors would take more money than they were supposed to take, and then they would keep it for themselves. So that meant that a lot of times people didn't really want to be their friends because they weren't being honest. Now, one day, someone super important came to town. Can you guess who it was? I bet you know. It was Jesus. Jesus came to town, the most important leader ever, and Jesus walked right up to Matthew and said, follow me. Now, do you think that Matthew followed Jesus? Of course. Matthew got up and followed him because Jesus is our most special leader. Now, later, Jesus was having dinner at Matthew's house. But here's the thing. Some of those people who were gathered were a little bit confused. Can you show me your confused face? You know why they were confused? They didn't understand why Jesus would want to be friends with Matthew, the tax collector. But remember what we've been talking about. Everyone can follow Jesus and be his friend, even if you're like Matthew and you've made a bad choice, which all of us have done. We know that Jesus came for all people, and everyone can follow him, right? So here's my question one more time. Are you ready? Who can follow Jesus? Let's say it together. I can follow Jesus. Good job, friends. Now, families. After all of your pre-K friends have their worship time and their Bible story together, they go back to their rooms for their small group time with the connection activity and their snack and their prayer time. So we have a couple ideas of things that you could do at home with your kiddos. The first idea is that you could play Follow the Leader together, which means that you could have your kids take turns acting as the leader, and then the rest of you have to imitate their same movements, whether that's marching down the stairs or crawling under a table or hopping through the living room. We want to reinforce the idea that when we follow Jesus, we also act like Jesus. So that means that we're going to live and love like Jesus does. Another activity that you could do is you could trace each other's feet, which is what we were planning to do on Sunday morning, that we were going to trace your child's feet so that they could then take this home and share with you how everyone can follow Jesus. So maybe that could be a family activity for you, and you could do that together. Then we also always have our prayer journal. And our prayer journal prompt for this Sunday is that we were going to list every child's name in our prayer journal and then pray together, thanking God that everyone can follow him using all of the names in our prayer journal. So you and your family could do that as well. You could list each person's name on a piece of paper and go around and pray, thanking God that everyone is able to follow him. We are going to have all of these possible ideas and suggestions on a PDF that we're going to link online if you want to check that out. And we really hope that this is just a special family church time at home for you. So please know that we are praying for you. We're praying for your kids. We really hope that we will see you again soon. And to all of my pre-K friends, are you ready? I'm going to ask you the question one more time, okay? Who can you follow? Let's say it together. I can follow Jesus. You got it. I hope I'll see you soon. Bye.